Hello! Anyone that's watching the archive, we are back with more of my 1-year anniversary VTuber, no, my 1-year VTuber anniversary stream and my 3-year affiliate anniversary. We're gonna play some Marvel Midnight Suns. For those of you not watching live, we did just watch the first half of the no-clip Crystal Dynamics documentary. Strong recommend you check it out. Rad stuff. Let me know, as always, if the audio's too loud or too quiet. We have a captions option. Controller's messing with it. Hold on, I'm gonna connect the controller. Ooh, an auto detect button. All right, we were on Epic. Let's see what happens here. Apparently, we're going Epic. I will leave ray tracing off. Is there a max? Did I miss a max frame? I did. Okay, 120. 120 is right. Hey, Entropy, how you doing, buddy? Hinton, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Okay, so Marvel's Midnight Suns is from Studio Firaxis, known for the Civilization series and more recently the XCOM series. Known to me for the people behind like Sid Meier's Pirates as well, which is a game I really enjoy. Alpha Centauri, a bunch of really good stuff. Difficulty setting. I don't remember if XCOM had. Okay, so what does story do? Lower health damage, infinite revives. Interesting. Zero injuries disabled. XP bonuses are none. Means. Oh, harder difficulties you get more XP. That makes sense. What? Whoa. Okay, that's a lot of difficulties. So what is ultimate? 225 or so, basically an extra 125% damage or 225 or health. Wow. Wow. All right, we'll start with normal's fine. Yes, we'll play the tutorial. Yes, okay, launch campaign. We'll see if I need to move me. Crossbones? Yeah, they made him very large.
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
What you doing, Faustus? Glad to see that they already have caption.
Sleeping mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
I'm sure this will be fine.
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Oops. Mistakes were made. Oh, I'm sorry, Robot Spacer. I'm also pumping out really heavy bit rate. I can bump that down after our next break. Well, Hydra done fucked up again. Rusted.
I can feel it, Rox.
Hell yeah, Johnny Blaze.
Trouble in the air.
Oh no, Roxanne.
More innocent
Roxanne's
blood
dead?
joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
That's a very old Johnny Blaze. Doesn't like you either.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Loquacious. Happy to talk about it.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Oh wait, so he is still Ghost Rider.
Iron Man?
Robo-Man. Supposedly famous. This is great. I already like this humor.
It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
Oh, we're just outright starting, alright.
Here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Alright.
Thought you said time was the one thing we didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I think I've got sand in my nanopolymer weave.
There are 3 main types of attacks. Hero abilities, attacks, skills, and heroics. Playing a card costs 1 card play. Select an ability with the left mouse button. Alright. Each turn you receive 3 cards. Yeah, I'm with you on Secret Crush. Like, the captions have a little, like, their logo or icon on it. Attack cards damage enemies. They grant 1 heroism when used. Some attacks have added effects like knockback or stun. Alright.
Sure, why not?
That was really something.
Here we go. Oh, that? It was nothing. Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Heroism and heroic cards. Heroic card. Powerful and decisive. Alright. Air superiority. Damage every enemy. Okay.
Let's do it.
I see.
They don't all have to be pretty.
Once you've played your cards, use X to finish your turn.
It appears they've bolstered their forces.
No, Hinton, I think you're thinking of Marvel
Confidence is
Snap.
high.
Hinton in chat asking, is this the new Marvel card game people are talking? Oh, you know what? It may be. This is actually reviewing really, really, really well, but Marvel Snap is the like, actual card game. Minions and elites. Minions have no health. Oh, this is like freaking Savage Worlds tabletop RPG. Minions have no health. Any damage defeats them instantly. Elites have higher health totals and require more damage to defeat. That's interesting. All right.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
Knockback. After selecting a target, aim in the direction to view potential impact points. Knocking into other enemies. You like knocking into other enemies.
Watch
Love the effort.
Just a second, folks. I need to change a setting on my computer I forgot was on. Hopefully this does not crash stream. Ooh, we got a restart encounter button. That's great. All right. Oh, so these are elites.
Any way we know how.
I really like how these attacks look.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Axe of Angaramus.
This won't
These attacks look really cool.
end. You may wake up with a slight headache.
Hidden saying he prefers the axe of Mr. Tumnus. The wrong world. We're not over there right now. Don't have any cards.
Perhaps there's a bounty on Sorcerer Supremes?
At the start of each turn, hero icons will appear above each enemy, showing who they will attack. Okay. Okay.
Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Guild cards.
Don't mention it. Don't worry, I got you.
I thank you. Watch closely.
We're going to do that again to take both of those out.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
By the will of the old gods.
It's interesting. I'm seeing a small amount of frame rate drop, but only the first time you do an attack. Like, as in, like, the first time I've done that Wands attack, I had to slow down, but I don't now. The first time I did Tony's beam, I had to slow down, but not now. That's really strange. The stream may not be seeing because it's only slowing down to about 80 frames a second.
Your efforts will never deter me.
Guess we're not done yet.
Right.
Let's begin.
I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that, maybe?
Interesting. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested.
Hmm.
Let's try this. I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
This should be good.
Yeah, see, like, that had no frame rate drop for me at all.
Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk.
Yep, we just learned about that. Environmental attacks Oh, interesting.
And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him? This shouldn't take long.
I threw a big rock at him.
That'll work.
Works.
I'm saving my energy till we need it.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say.
You okay, kid?
Strange's new apprentice. It's complicated.
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that.
Oh, hey, Carol. Earth's mightiest hero. Really flirkin' powerful.
Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
Hydra Mortalis.
The odds
Okay.
are still in my favor.
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Failed to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys? I'm saving my energy till... You guys should talk to your union rep. I don't think you're supposed to...
Use redraw to replace undesirable cards in your hand. Okay. Alright, let's have Carol punch something.
Fair enough.
Hinton asking, what excuse do they have not being able to insta-win with Captain Marvel every time? It's a good question. Hero power levels are a thing. Do we have anything we can throw? Nothing within range. I should have planned that out better.
Hydra.
We'll have to deal with a few more, I'm afraid.
Plan looks good.
Moving hero. Use move to reposition a hero instead of a... You get one free move. Okay. Hmm.
I This is one of the stronger arms. He did come all the way here for a fight. Let me show you the way.
Ooh! Up to 5 cards will be drawn at the start of each turn.
Oh, that Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste. Follow my movement. The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
Ooh, the Aya Agamotto.
Haste should aid me in my fight. Prepare yourselves.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Nope, still not enough. Not close enough. That's fine.
For the mother!
Keep it up, I'm taking names.
On Beta, moving into position.
Hey, Hildegard. Thank you so much for joining in.
More.
How do these guys just keep showing up?
Double
They
your
are
current heroism?
surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
Getting it done any way we know how.
We're still in the tutorial, Hildegard, but I am enjoying it so far. Double your heroism. I should just do that.
That'll work. Precisely what I needed.
That's the spirit.
Seems like it'd be cheaper just to replace you guys with robots. I bet Tony would cut Faustus a deal.
Give me a super card. Yes! But I don't have a line to use it on. That's fine.
This has your name on it.
Oh! I see.
Love the effort.
We have some moves. They're both gonna come after me. They've got to run over this way, so...
Get out of there!
I guess you don't know who I am.
We're three of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I punched through Skrull star cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game. I have a terrible suspicion as to how. A moment of...
I do like the positional damage and like knocking them into each other. Let's use this heroic. Have a good day.
Fair enough.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Hello, ma'am. Puppies!
Lilith, mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep, challenging the sorcerer supreme.
Be silent.
Oh, hi, Jennifer Hale.
Be still.
What just happened?
Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti.
Get bent.
Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance
Carol's
of
not used to
stopping
hurting her
there is
hand.
only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Oh, she's totally gonna get captured, isn't she? So I am surprised at how much I like the writing so far. I wonder if they had anyone from Marvel help? Because Firaxis is not... writing is not a thing that they're really big in. Or maybe this is them getting to stretch their legs.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
The hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
That's the blood.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Oh, right, we get to make our own character. He looks cool. He also looks cool. Oh, on Secret Crush, there's actually a really cool... They did a bunch of, like, I'll call them cartoons. Like, animated shorts leading up to the release of this game, and one of them explains the history between Sarah and Lilith, and the Hunter as a child. It's very neat. Let's go with the body type A here. What we got for face? That's a jaw. You know what? They all kind of have a jaw. I appreciate the Witcher hair, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna go... Wow. Some fucking volume in your hair there, buddy. Okay, no, that's volume. That's just... What is... I don't... Alright. Alright. Go with that. What we got? You a white hair? We cannot. Black it is. Different colored eyebrows. You know, the Kratos. Not a ton of customization options, right? Let's look at the faces again. He's supposed to be Sarah's grandchild. Oh, well that's helpful. Hey, Val. Yeah, it does look a bit like Tommy. Rest in peace, JDT. You know what? That actually means that I'm gonna go with it. Let's look at the rest of these. Can I give him a flute dagger? I don't know. We'll find out. Ooh, we cast Ultima.
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait! Wait! Ah!
Hell yeah, Nico.
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
I'll reach back out to chat here in a second. So, Unsecure Crush is saying, oh, that is Nico. She's read half of the initial Runways run. Yeah, so I don't know what part of the timeline this is, but Nico's here, Magic, Elania Rasputin, Colossus's sister, second sister, is here. We've got, in my opinion, the wrong Ghost Rider. Robbie Reyes is here.
So cold.
And then Blade.
But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? know this place. In
You're
my
all right on
dreams,
Secret
it
Crush.
was
It's been a long
always
time for me, too.
empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer, I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire, unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dampier. Daywalkers were a myth.
I may have chosen the wrong face. The animations on this face is not the best.
Half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
Ooh. Dialogue options in a Firaxis game. That's a...
You appear quite versed in my history, Dampier.
Oh, I need to change
Heard
this
my
face.
fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
Am I just walking? Alright. Hold on. Do a save. Let's do a new slot. And we load. I would really like to choose the other face. Oh. Hold on. We had an end of turn save. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do this. We'll just get through this real quick.
Everything's solid so far? We're three of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I've punched some Skrull Star Cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Has clearly raised their game. I have a terrible suspicion as to how.
Fair enough.
Okay. It's actually interesting. You can't change the eyebrows. It's part of the face. Actually surprised that they have so few options for eye color. Yeah, that's good. Okay, this face is already animating better.
So cold. But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long?
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
You appear quite versed in my history, Danny.
Yeah, a little bit better. There's also something weird about the top teeth, but
From Caretaker.
I'm not going to judge them. This is their first run out on cutscenes like this.
Child of Lilith.
Normally their cutscenes are FMV.
Of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon.
Okay.
Led the knights.
Fell.
Shoot.
I can see why. Others?
Yeah, okay. That's better. Walking around in a Firaxis game is a wild concept. Speak to Nico. Okay, the walk cycle's a little interesting. Oop. Frame rate's getting a little chunky. Depth of field is fine. Motion blur we'll go down to medium. I hate motion blur, but we'll leave it on for now. Number of shadows. Quality's fine. Volumetric fine. How are we doing? Staying in the 90s now. That's fine.
Hold up. Did I miss something? Or did Nico just raise the dead?
I definitely helped, but no. That's the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But she just did.
Maybe the hunter wasn't all dead.
Some part of them had to
Might be about to
alive,
lock it
otherwise my
at
spell
60
wouldn't
if
have
I
done anything,
keep
which makes sense, I guess.
being weird.
Sounds like a reach to me.
Coming from a vampire who loves to sunbathe at the pool.
Half vampire.
Half-dead hunter.
Either way, wouldn't count on that working again.
Yes, we know.
No, that does weird hitching. All right. It must be something else that's going on, which is fine.
Someone has to babysit the kitty table.
Babysitting or not, you realize they still have you out here with the kitties, right?
Oof. Ouch.
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
Robbie. Oh boy.
That's Liana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy.
Hey!
Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
There isn't time for a refresher, much less that sort of training regime. You'll have to trust that the Hunter's past experience is enough.
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation.
Team friendship level. All right. Super Link?
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the youngins.
Huh, interesting.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following them.
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc? 6, 7 hours?
Gonna do another real quick auto detect. So medium.
8 seconds. And counting.
Wow. And you're already bouncing off each other like an old married couple.
Careful now. You're gonna make his cape jealous.
It's a cloak, not a cape, and it definitely wouldn't be jealous of you.
I'm calling it now. You two are gonna be best friends before this thing is over.
So that was Lilith, huh? She has a real 90s album cover vibe.
1690s, maybe. Hard to believe she's the Hunter's mother.
Resemblance dwindles when one is twisted by Cathan's power.
Whose power?
Cathan, the Elder God.
Pay no attention to me, I'm just listening.
No.
Tony, read your briefings.
Relax, I'm just spinning him up.
You think now's really the time for that? I nearly broke my hand on Lilith's face. She didn't even flinch.
The more dangerous the foe, the funnier I get.
That's debatable.
So, crazy day, huh?
Crazy indeed.
Oh, good. I can talk to people now.
Lots of new blood
All right, let's
around
talk
here.
to.
I mean, technically you were here first, but don't expect any special treatment. Caretaker will have you mopping the floors and hauling trash whether you're 2 or 200.
Powerful, yes. But how powerful, we will see.
Big personalities, too.
I think you mean big egos.
But none of that matters unless they can help us get to Wanda.
I too was recruited as a child into a calling of power and violence. So far, it has worked out well for me.
With all these big names in here, maybe we should sell tickets. Ooh, could finally upgrade the TV to 4K.
Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista.
I imagine Caretaker will have a hard time putting you at risk so soon after your awakening, but I doubt Lilith will leave her much of a choice.
All right, let me check the stream real quick. Make sure I did what I was supposed to do. Did. All right.
The last thing I thought I'd be doing.
And Alt tab back in. Uh-oh. Well, gonna have to relaunch the game. Luckily, we just saved. I'm liking this so far. I am surprised how much this is a departure from their normal style. Although I might bump down settings some more because the itching is bothering me. Which I imagine it probably doesn't like that I'm streaming it, but that's fine. Alright. First, video. Go to full screen. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Now I can alt tab out? Yeah. Alright, great. I actually wonder, that might help. But here, alright, let's, we're gonna leave that stuff up. We'll take that to high, we'll take that to high. Take that to as it is. That to high. See if that helps. Gifts purchased at the gift shop can grant friendship boosts when given to heroes. Someone mentioned that this shares more in common with Fire Emblem, the Three Houses, than you would think.
So that was Lilith, huh? She has a real 90s album cover vibe.
1690s, maybe. Hard to believe she's the hunter's mother.
I'm still getting weird hitch.
Resemblance
check something.
dwindles when one is twisted by Chthon.
Right, it's not my monitor. It is frame rate.
Chthon, the Elder God.
Is Chthon the elder god of metal bands?
No.
Tony, read your briefings.
Relax, I'm just spinning him up.
Wonder if it's a culling thing.
Now's really the time for that? I nearly broke my hand on Lilith's face.
It is a culling thing. Alright. It was basically the draw distance making it pop things in and out. That's what's causing the hitching. Alright, we're great.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go in.
I give it about 5 minutes before Tony starts in with his ye old joke material. Sorry, Hunter. Never should have taken him to medieval times.
I must admit, Hunter, having studied the tomes and read of your exploits in the past, it had never occurred to me that we might someday face Lilith together. I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following you.
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
Oh,
I wish we could get you settled in, but things are already pretty hectic around here, kiddo. Starting to feel like the old days again, which we both know is not a good thing. Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older.
Which is funny, because that means she's like 200 years old, so...
How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith. Tony. That's my name. Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some Sorcerer Supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges, bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda!
The dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
Wait, as far as the hunter knows, that is his name. Val asks, how much damage do you think you would take if Doctor Strange stabbed you with his beard? Depends on how much product he's used.
Wow. And you're already bouncing off each other like an old married couple.
Careful now, you're gonna make his cape jealous.
New York City?
It's a cloak, not a cape, and it definitely wouldn't be jealous of you.
Oh, I don't like that name.
I'm calling it now. You two are
Got
gonna
to deal
be
with some
best
Venom
friends.
bullshit.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
So, crazy.
The Sanctum Santorum, Santorum is something very different. Contains many powerful artifacts, which must be protected. Doctor Strange needs to return to the Sanctum, find Scarlet Witch, and stabilize the ward. Ooh, I got 2 swords?
Even given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing something. Unless Bruce is right about gamma interference. If such a thing could even exist. The wards have been activated before, and I've never experienced such a reaction. Or perhaps I have simply erased that timeline so as not to affect my own destiny. I am quite efficient with my future and past selves in that regard. Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a Sorcerer Supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
I understand the urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice.
Oh, he liked that.
She is the Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest magical practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions. We should hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid.
about time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Hey,
Otherwise,
magic
I
can
would
open
still
portals,
be
no problem.
hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show.
I'm so happy to have magic in a game again. She is rad. Yeah. Just cut through the fabric of space and time.
Any more questions?
Okay. Let's go to Limbo. I'm sure it's fine.
I don't care what Strange says. I'm only going to the sanctum to give Wanda some backup.
What? You've never seen Portal?
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of
dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
If this does introduce Venom,
Worse than the last time.
I bet you it also introduces
Just a simple
Spider-Man.
miscommunication.
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean Avenue, Magic.
Hey, I'm working here. All I ate today was a bagel.
As an ex-New Yorker, I can tell you not everyone is this built.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
They're about to explode.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position.
Hydra officer. Not your average Hydra goon. Looks like a Cyclops wannabe.
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
To be clear, in Marvel, a lot of bad shit happens in New York. Over half of the Marvel comics, over half of the Marvel heroes are New York based.
I hesitate to call this.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Dime Store Robocop.
I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Go with that.
This should aid me in my fight.
Extra quick brief on card play when used to KO an enemy. Ooh.
Let's give it a go. Even the mother of demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Lives. Two card plays. Hopefully I'm not screwing this up.
Exactly what I needed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Great.
No half.
All of these attacks look rad.
Vampires are not the only ones who can fear you.
Don't blink.
Can't do it. All right.
Forever in service.
As ordered. I won't forget that.
Uh-oh.
Good. I could use some more practice.
Oh, well, he's dead next turn. All right.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Playtime's over.
Shot the dude.
It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Interesting. Okay. What do we got here? Hunter doesn't have any skills. Draw the last two attacks played.
I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen. Watch closely.
Hi, Agamotto.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
Then Blade, shield to jump.
Do I look a bit younger to you?
Oh, I don't have enough heroism. I messed up.
on now, you're clearly
Ooh.
outmatched. Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and...
This shall be of great help.
I'm on it. These fanatics are always the same.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying? The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
That's normal.
Wanda! Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Well.
Oh, God.
Hello again.
The Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
Nope.
I'll handle it.
Not.
Oh boy. Hey, Venom.
Venom to all who oppose her. And you are lost.
I wonder what the collar's about. I'm sure that's going to be an important MacGuffin later. Okay. Ooh.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard, marinated in his stomach juices, and eat it with his spleen.
My movements.
So the quick stuff is interesting because it means I get a free attack.
Well, that was something.
How about you go there? Yeah. Hey, robot's friend. How are you doing today? When a unit is stunned, they will not act on their turn. If the stun unit takes a damage, they will reawaken immediately. All right. Well, in that case,
Looking good, feeling good.
okay, we are going to end our turn here. That's a lot of health. So we're going to end our turn here. Just to do what we can. Yeah, alright, we're going to end our turn here.
Soon we eat.
No, you stay stunned is what you get. Oh. Well, that would have been nice to know. Oh, it removed one of his actions, is what it did.
Support units on the move.
Okay.
This house belongs to Mother now, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious. Are the rest of your mother's children so jealous?
Thankfully, no.
Card draws.
You were too weak for this fight.
Get some bleed on this guy.
About time. Fragile, but not as fragile as you.
Fantastic. And then we gotta move. Bitch. Go here. Oh, that would have been good to know. I'm sorry, what? Melee attacks against Fallen Venom can trigger his Join Us passive. Activate symbiotes. Bind the next hero that melee attacks. Alright, no more melee attacks than Venom.
Not too strong for you. Stand here. Stop this guy already. Pain only makes us hungrier.
Hero is bound and able to act. Okay.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we
Enemy
know
area
what we're up
attacks. Go
against here.
Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
Where are you going?
Broke those bonds. Leveled up.
It's all coming back to me.
All damage dealing hero abilities have a chance to become critical when they are drawn. Okay.
Watch close. You will suffer for that.
In the light. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Free attack.
Your mother abandoned.
And then we will just use this again. Because this seems super useful. Alright, anything else we want to get rid of? No, these are all quick attacks. I like that.
You are within our reach. You go.
I'm glad I healed.
quite broken their spirit yet.
Mother blesses us with power.
If you're plus 6 damage until played or discarded. Alright.
I think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Watch and learn, my friends.
Quick guard means no,
Maybe you should teach me that one.
no cost. Quick guard means no cost.
By the will of the old god.
I saw a move like that.
Oh, I should have knocked Venom into that dude. That's fine. Alright. And then...
Come get it.
Give him one of these.
Here it comes.
Give him one of those. And then we think we might... This might be it.
Get ready. No fair hitting back.
Going to get me with his stuff. But I believe it's going to be enough to make him die from poison. From bleed.
Will make you feel regret. Wheelie you first.
Okay. Come on, bleed.
Punched by a fluid before.
At the end of his turn. Ow! Oh, it didn't work? Alright.
Get ready.
Nope, there it is. Run away, little bitch.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Ow. Peter. Peter. Yeah. Spider-Man. Friendly, neighborly, spiderly?
I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Ooh, I like their voice actor.
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones.
That's a pretty good Venom.
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
It's Yuri? Fantastic. Yeah, Yuri Lowenthal has been Spider-Man many times. Oh, that's rad. Okay, so in XCOM 2, when you finished a mission, they would take like a promo poster shot of your team, and in this they're doing it as a comic book. That's a fantastic reuse of that tech. Oh, I lost because of that last damage that took out Strange. I lost a little bit, but that's still pretty good. Wait, are we leaving Peter, or is Peter? That's an Agatha Harkness statue. That's weird. I mean, he mentioned Agatha earlier, so. I will again remind folks, thank you for joining in today. It is my 1-year anniversary since my VTuber debut. It is my 3-year anniversary of being an affiliate, of getting affiliate status. It'll be a little bit before I show off the new VTuber stuff again, since we just did that. But, if you're in the chat, I do have a new emote. Feel free to use the joy emote if it brings you joy. I wasn't able to name it happy or joy or laugh, but it seems to apply for all.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
I'm enjoying this a lot.
Look. What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero.
Doctor Strange just stepping out of the way of the look.
All over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Than the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
I'm glowing green a little bit. I got friendship. Friendship. Talk to Tony.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet.
Alright, we are still getting some frame readiness. Start bumping stuff down. There. How's that? Did I just do the foliage?
That was a complete fiasco.
Yeah, that's better.
And it would have been far worse if Spider-Man not arrived when he did. Yes, one disaster averted. But we still need to figure out how to get Wanda and the Sanctum back.
Not bad, Hunter. Not bad at all. You did okay out there, considering you were technically dead 72 hours ago. You should probably head inside. Take it easy before we have to go out again.
Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but you know what they say. Any mystical battle you can teleport away from.
Hunter.
No worries, Hildegard. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you come back later, we're gonna be playing some multiplayer stuff like Jackbox and other things. So feel free to swing by. Please pet your dog for me.
Goes it Hunter, or is it the Hunter?
Oh, it is mustached, Tony. That is unfortunate.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there, with a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are...
Tony, are you hitting on me?
Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Is this,
here we are.
Is this a Marvel dating
Little
sim?
room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Hey, Lacey.
Of course it was. Obviously.
Hold on, I'll give you a shout out here in a second.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
So welcome in Crocbox. Crocbox is a fellow member of the Final Fantasy XIV free company Vinco. All-around cool person and good friend. Also a variety streamer. Feel free to give him a follow.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also
You made a
comes with
cell phone,
access to
Tony.
Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your
You made a cell phone
keyboard-wearing,
with
gold-saving
not
compatriots.
Twitter.
You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
First post. Nico Minoru, what do you mean? We've had Superlink for months now. We use it every day. I meant the first post the Hunter sees. Robbie, you can't keep doing this when someone new joins Superlink. Yes, I can. He means he will throw your spark in the lagoon. He wouldn't do that, right, Blade? Right? Blade? Fine, last time. First, we make Wanda leave. Now we leave her to die. I'm here. I assure you that is not... I can't do different voices for all of them. I assure you that is not the case. He was sent to you for protection. See how that works. We both know it is more complicated than that, Miss Rasputin. Took Wanda as my apprentice for a reason. Have faith she can handle herself. Strange did everything he could to get to Wanda. So did I and the Hunter. Get breath, Iliana. Not Ilania. Iliana. Get her back soon enough. They should be here with us. That I can agree. That's interesting. I really like that. So what does leveling up do? Make you stronger? Customization? Do I have a codex? Aunt Sarah wants me... Ooh, 1703. Wants me to practice my lip. And so here I am. Every time I dip pen in ink, I want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. Left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't. I feel sad for them.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Are we gonna go search for dolls?
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
We absolutely know that the choker is gonna come up as super important. I kind of like that look. But I don't want to spend whatever gloss is just for that. Oh, it says I have to buy one? Alright, fine. We'll buy that one. Room upgrades? The hell? I mean, that's really cool, but also weird. Oh, okay, you can customize. Okay, great. That's funny. Oh, that's kind of cool. Go goth. You know what? Actually, I'm super stoked that none of this is gender locked. That's rad. Oh, that's a combat outfit customization. Okay, all right. Rad.
We were all so happy then.
The young Agatha Harkness. Look at that little dog. Go to sleep. Fuck you, game. You can't tell me what to do. Oh, you can, in fact, tell me what to do. Yeah, different combat outfit versus relax outfit. I like that a lot. Oh, we're gonna have nightmares? What is up with the necklace? Will Walker?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her. Only I can stop her.
Yeah, my question is it a limiter on Seeker Crush, or am I partially possessed and it stops the demon? Doggy! I better be able to pet the dog. I'm telling you right now, we are stopping this game if I can't pet the dog.
I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
Nightcrawler's not in this game. You can't be curt.
Sacrifice once.
Oh, what if Nightcrawler's in this game?
No rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
That's true.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero.
The dog's so excited.
But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
So this is before Agatha went evil. Let me pet the dog. Yes!
Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Let me pet the dog.
Good girl, Charlie.
Look at that girl. She's a good girl. Aww. Did I just get arcane knowledge from petting the canine? Do it again.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Being the last second to save the day, leading away a carnivorous sludge monster, keep New York City safe. Instead, he's the astounding Spider-Man. He had too many words. Let the words of the red and blue pajamas. Spider-Man is no joke. Yeah, Blade and Spider-Man have worked together a lot. Wow, looks like somebody's made a friend. Or like an enemy of an enemy. Started to think we could use more of them. There's that old Avengers tolerate your spooky strange teammate attitude I was looking for. Know who's going for this month's Team Spirit Award? Blade cares. I have to go. Oh boy. Here we go. Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleashed monster upon city. Garish Bleecker Street Manor sealed off by authority. When will the Spider Menace and his pet Ink Monster end their trail of destruction through Greenwich Village? Let's not forget about the disgraced surgeon Stephen Strange. He in cahoots with the web-slinger wrongdoer? He hoped to turn his row house into a no-house. Garish? By the Ancient One, who runs this paper? Mephisto? Figures are not even mentioned in the article. Heard of our pajama-clad friend? Still nothing, but based on the police band radio chatter we intercepted, I'd say they're closing in on Little Italy. Doubt they're stopping for a slice. Everybody knows that felt linguine and clam sauce there. At least you didn't say gabagool. Indeed. I met a gabagool once. Definitely do not want to invoke one of those right now. So, Spider-Man? Not that easy. These boys move too damn fast. Keep at it. Oh, we lost it. In New York City, those two stand out. Alright.
It's good to have you around again.
Next thing I know, the Sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
I don't get it. Strange couldn't just magic his way in?
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That explains so much. No wonder he gets so strange around me. See what I did there?
I'm a vampire. I see everything.
This is gonna be a fun apocalypse. Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony will start pouting if you keep him waiting too long.
Heard you had a nightmare. In the words of Agami Ito, don't be afraid. Bad dreams are only dreams.
I thought Caretaker told him no more guns in the house.
Captain Marvel is an exception.
So, he's supposed to be playing nice, right?
Right, and now Stark is hard at work in the forge coming up with something for the Hunter?
The Hunter needs it after that last beating.
Man, can't wait till it's my turn for an upgrade.
Prepare for a long wait.
For all of us? Or hasn't it sunk into that flaming skull of yours yet?
Hey, don't take it so personally. It's not like they forgot about us.
We'll see.
Do I look like a Tony?
Oh, check out Blade making nice with the big guns.
I thought Caretaker told
Okay.
him no.
Not that it makes any difference to me,
Oh,
but
alright. Yeah, they're all going to tell me go talk to Tony. Oh, I thought...
he seemed
Is
excited.
that the fucking lament configuration? No, it's got an eye on it. Okay.
Captain Marvel is an exception.
you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking
I better be able to change Tony's facial hair. It's driving me mad.
It's ready.
Ooh, we get shiny new gear.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two are such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
I got a super suit.
Still think I could have used a cloak.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
I do not.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Ah, the joys of sharing a workspace. And I'll have you know, this cloak has helped me save the universe from extinction on countless occasions.
Could you at least tell it to stop rearranging things on my side of the cave?
I have, but it considers you something of a slob.
You know, I have a great psychiatrist in the city. Maybe you should talk to him. Although, I think he's working for Hydra right now.
I don't know who that is a reference.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's sorcerer supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and, well, after a violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
You lost much yesterday, Doctor. I am the one who should be asking you how you are feeling.
I appreciate that, Hunter. I admit I did not expect the child of Lilith to
Yeah,
have
friendship.
capacity for such empathy.
Lacey mentioning everybody's caked up.
I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
We might pause in a second. They do need a new.
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor.
Couldn't tell if that first option was accusatory or not.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
Okay, I'm gonna pause here real quick. We'll be right back. I'm back. I'm just nomming on a Rice Krispie treat. What exactly is Venom?
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
How does Eddie feel about this arrangement?
He seems to relish the experience. And under Lilith's spell, they've clearly become more cohesive than ever before.
That creature on the roof. You have... It sounds like Spider-Man is Venom's nemesis. Maybe he has some insight.
Of course. I have no doubt Spider-Man will prove to be an invaluable asset in the ongoing fight against both Venom and Lilith.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
And no one has ever broken the spell? Ever?
There's always a first for everything, but I had honestly never imagined a scenario in which the wards could be broken. Perhaps it was arrogance on my part, but Lilith is among the more cunning enemies we've ever faced.
Unstable Deuce asking, how old is Peter currently? In this game, we don't know. But if Venom's wandering around, usually he's way past high school at that point. Venom usually doesn't come into the picture until Peter is working at the Daily Bugle as an adult reporter or photographer.
Tell me about your Sanctum's ley lines?
Often dismissed as pseudoscience in the modern day, ley lines actually represent the convergence of magical energies formed within the Earth itself. Ancient civilizations built their temples along these lines, tapping into the power flowing through them. 2 such lines converge at the Sanctum's location. Needless to say, the wards benefit greatly.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
That must have been some accident.
Agatha had been teaching Wanda, hoping she would learn to control her immense but very raw power. As their training progressed, Wanda was encouraged to push herself further. Eventually, she pushed too far.
And you have been keeping an eye on her?
You make it sound like I've been guarding her. My role here is merely one of friendship for as long as she needs it. One thing is certain, she refuses to step foot on the Abbey grounds for any reason.
How did... That kind of power sounds like it could be dangerous.
We don't truly know the extent of Wanda's power, and in that respect, you two are very similar. Were she here now, I think you would have found her to be a kindred spirit.
I feel like everyone is avoiding mention of Agatha.
I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm afraid it's really not my place. You should speak to Sarah about her when you're ready.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Oh yeah. They have caked up the main character. Ooh, let's look at the art.
Ah, I see.
Ooh, the star. Oh man, if you could make a Marvel Tarot deck that's both wildly rad and probably offensive to some folks. Nova rises up into a starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent the supportivist. The card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. Just the vials. Moon Knight! My boy! Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. The card represents deception, but also creativity and conscience. Clutter table. Desk clutter with books. Some of them quite older than you. You are quite old. What is arcane knowledge? We don't know yet. All right. One of strange capes, suspended in an ornate glass case. The case floats in the air, rippling slightly, though the air is. Orb of Agamotto. Strangest Orb of Agamotto. The few artifacts recovered from the Sanctum Sanctorum. Powerful energy emanates from inside the orb. Seems to rotate, deafen.
Hello. I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Aww.
And hey,
Open to ask the other option.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
Damn it, let me choose the other options.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
A cat?
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
I am impressed with your resourcefulness.
From where you're standing, I could see that. Still, I doubt I'll be branding one of these with the Stark Industries logo anytime soon.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a super suit and started fighting crime.
Yeah, that's what I'd do.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
What is a scroll? Right, thanks to me.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Right? Oh, hell yeah. XCOM research time.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
If you're feeling up to it, Kia, yes, thank you. If not, let me know.
Ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Got more coil for me? How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine. This never gets old. How does this look?
One ability. We own 2 of each of them. Guess let's grab a heal.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Keeps putting all the toilet paper the wrong way. Show yourself. Let us settle this once and for all. My way is the only right way. The odd. Right now, winner decide. Popcorn? So, who won? It was a tie. Neither of them would back down. What do you think is the right one? Whatever keeps Ebony from turning the toilet paper into confetti. Heroes. That's a me. Heroes must have 8 abilities equipped in their combat decks. Yeah. 4, 1, 2, 4. Alright. Treasure chests all over this goddamn map. Can't do anything about them. Strength. Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wields Mjolnir. God represents great courage and control of one's destiny. Embers swirl into this cloudy. Too hot to touch. Its surface glows like liquid fire. Glyphs of smoke resolve and vanish around the glass. Okay. So why I took it, or what it does. Alright. Strange glyphs.
Fascinating.
I try to remind myself that 16 is a young age for so much power. Still lose my temper at a time. Child, nearly grown, is rapidly progressing. The training goes well, and I'm optimistic for how we may be able to combat Lilith in the future. But I have an outburst. If we cannot control these, I do worry we may face some unfortunate collateral damage. It sounds so harsh towards them, but the reality I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling this power. Nothing has worked. The latest attempt to forge a ward to be worn around. Okay, yep. Secret Crush, you were right. Power limiter. If I succeed, it will not only help the child channel this energy, but act as a shield against detection by Lilith or her minion. Did they make a floaty pool in the pond? Don't at all. Blue-black topaz. It almost seeps through the fingers when held. Smells strongly of a tide pool. Tell to the ear, sounds of the sea. We are going to find all the widgets. Wonderful wife is feeding the dogs for me. I greatly appreciate. Agent. You can find a life bond, folks. Wonderful. A mutual effort. Hey, respects. To who? This our dad? We hit F to pay respects. Oh. Okay. Secret quest. Collected a masterwork. In addition to the paintings already hanging in the abbey wall, masterworks can be found scattered over the grounds. Huh. Right. What I am going to dislike is if it turns out, oh, by the way, everything, after certain missions, you have to research everything again. Can't go that way. Hello.
This is which sign?
This is going to be where Agatha or Wanda will be once we get them. Sorry, folks. I know this isn't terribly exciting, but I do like collectibles.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Everyone loves you when
Nope!
She
Damn it.
didn't describe you as a snarky jackass, but here we are. All right, Tony Stark Jr., ask your questions.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Okay.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that.
Yeah, Blade's got a lot of detail.
She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
That's smart.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Nico!
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think.
Yeah, Nico's great.
But we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart.
Sure does.
And that's why we let her. Who else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anyone else?
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anyone else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Anyone else?
Nobody else.
Sure.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
I am ready to train.
Finally.
And I didn't mean to make him sad. Alright, first, we're gonna... Oh, we can't talk to folks? Oh, we can't do.
There's no escape for the wicked.
Can't wait to pound some steel. Gonna glue my lance 3 times as big. That's what Robbie sounds like every time he hits the weight.
Hunter?
Alright.
Time to take it to the next level.
Overhealed, draw 2 cards. Rad. Alright, that seems useful.
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that. Hunter. Sub.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Alright, let us continue looking. Oh, wait. Robbie's out.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place. What's happening, Hunter?
Dick. Robbie's car. Okay, came from that way. That's the way back there.
Cracks in this wall.
Seems like a trap or a break-in point. Ooh, what's in the base? Nothing I can solve yet. Alright, where were the statues? Johnny Storm leaps into the sky and blazes bright, showcasing his exceptional power with extreme control. This card represents an abundance of energy, as well as optimism and joy. Okay. Continue around. Oh, wait. Hello. Can't have a big glowing door and not let me do anything with it. That's not how video games work. Can't inspect the shrine? Can't inspect the shrine, alright. Weird. Temperance. Cloaked pours from his goblet into dagger. Oh, cloak and dagger, that's great. Allowing the power between them to retain balance. Card represents harmony, creating something new through combination. You know, cloak and dagger would make a lot of sense for this game. Aha! Here are the... more.
Ah, I see.
That name's familiar.
Intriguing. That is something.
Below treasure chest. But I cannot open.
Interesting.
Your eyes are glowing. Hmm. Anything hidden back here? No?
Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.
I found some pocket change. And some currency. Some boxes that I can't open. Whatever that is. Coven of witches from across the sea have sent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are stretched to our limit. I sent a moon seal to their home in Salem, away the knights of Wundagar. Doubt this will take care of the troubles. Alright, this is back to... okay. We made the loop. Let us continue.
like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
The Venom creature surprised me before. He will not do so again.
That thing's tougher than a Flurkin furball. You better steer clear of him and his
Hey,
creepy
Flurkins.
slime shield for a while. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a
Think about her
workaround.
hair as
As in Hydra. They've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter?
Ah, I missed the line. Shit. Shit. Well, I'll watch someone else's intro. That is Russ.
Too much open ground out here.
They need to assign skip. You know what? Actually, hold on. Can I change the line? I cannot. Wait. I cannot. Right. Words of power.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
Oh, we waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind.
We'll do one more mission.
Anybody up for paying
And we
it a
might take a
visit?
pause and swap to something else.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
The two of us on the mean streets of New York? Evildoers beware. Saying my time is valuable sounds kind of uppity, but there are people out there counting on me to keep...
Caretaker may not like it, but when I go out alone, I get things done.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
Hydra. That's funny. Alright, let's go fuck some shit up. Oh god, they're doing a slow-mo walk. That's funny.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late-night snack.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire-y.
We don't really cross paths, but from what I know of her, Captain Marvel fighting Hydra is like you and me fighting ants.
Monsters from hell.
Oh, I meant to talk to Magic. Thought I was gonna have to activate the portal.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse.
What is going on with the frame rate? What's
Dr.
happening
Banner
here?
through from Avengers Tower
We did
once
not
you
have this
reach
problem.
The other side.
The game have a memory leak? There we go.
Bad for our first team.
I was trying to do a background load. That's what it is.
Feels like cheating with you two on our side.
Mm-hmm.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Lilith's. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your
Sure, this will go
science
fine.
brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Okay, we can beat everybody up.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Hail that!
I'm on it. Give the mother my regards in hell.
Hmm. Game 2.
Get some.
Not bad.
Here it comes.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Have Carol do it.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Weak, even for Hydra.
This is gonna hurt. Feeling strong today.
Blade's having a good time.
They're mine.
All right. And then over here.
Never surrender.
Don't try that again. Hostile reinforcements inbound.
Not a lot of reinforcements. Practice mode allows you to quickly assess the entire battlefield.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Hmm.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Problem solved.
I feel more like myself every day.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
What are we doing? That can't be good.
Get her!
You gonna get possessed? Recover the artifact from the truck. Okay.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Will not last much longer at this rate.
One more time.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Behold the light's gift.
I owe you one.
Was that truly your best?
Okay. Block. Damage dealt. Ooh. I can't damage enemies in a line. Pass. Don't think I can get into the right position for it. I have one card play left. Oh, but it's enough to... Okay, yeah, hold on.
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
Come closer, little one. For the mother!
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Finally, it's my turn. My time to shine.
Oh boy.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra
How
escape.
do I pick it up?
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Nice move.
Kill one of them.
Walk in the light.
There we go. Now, if I were to take Carol, what about Blade? Yeah, Blade could take that out.
Who's next?
Hydra Immortalis! Welcome! Ready for a real hit?
Don't worry, I can take it.
Come on.
That was your one chance.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonance sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck. Let's do it. At least monsters are wild and unpredictable. These Rent-A-Mercs have no gumption.
Ooh. But she didn't have any block, so.
I'll put this to good use.
You've really got a one-track mind.
Now, what if it goes there? That's not right.
I'm on it.
Sure.
Here we go.
I don't see anything else that would be useful. So let's yeah, okay. Next turn. Oh.
Let's see how tough you are. I've been waiting.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce.
Light will heal you.
Okay.
The advantage is mine.
Take this.
Ooh.
I hope you learned your lesson.
And we got anything we can use? We do not.
Regroup at position Tango.
Now we've got
Over
some
the
stuff.
years, Lilith's disciples have come in many forms. Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal.
Not gonna kill him.
Don't blink.
So that's how that works. Is that all?
Ooh. Well. He's going down.
About time.
We've done it.
And we got the artifact.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
That can't be a good idea. Two stars. Oh, that's really cool. Come on. For those wondering, I hear that the PS5 version of this game runs at a locked 60 frames a second, which is great. I mean, it makes sense. When I'm not getting the weird stuttering on mine, I am getting 120 frames a second, but it's locked. Friendship!
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is
Robbie, you don't have a spirit of vengeance. That's the whole thing.
Always movie night.
You're possessed by your Uncle Eli.
Wow. out of jail again. Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
Hello.
I should rest. Another time.
Want to pet the dog?
Let me see. How did this work again?
No, wait. Charlie, come back. All right, let's do a hard save. Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna just tab out of here for a second. How are we all doing tonight? Oh, man, I really do have to stress. I did not realize we've been going for 3 hours since I switched games. How many folks do we have in chat? Enough folks that we want to switch over to Jackbox? Maybe. I do know quite a few other people's streams have started up. What else do I have on the docket for? Probably play a little bit more, get through the next mission. Yeah. All right, so before we do that, we've done a hard save. I'm going to quit real quick because there is supposedly some things that I can do to help with the stuttering. Quick Google search a moment ago. There's this thing called the 2K launcher that's required on this game, and it's apparently hot trash. It causes a lot of the issues people are. The game is not still running. Okay. So. Files. Okay. Oh. Let's see what happened. Well, it directly skipped the launcher, so that's great.
Let me see. How did this work? Again?
Yeah. In this scene, I was getting about 67 frames a second, modifying the launch command to bypass the launcher. We're getting 98 frames a second. That's a bit of a switch. Oh, also, I should be able to change. I have a DLC costume. I don't know if that's better. I do like the Defenders a lot, though. Wait, it's got alternate colors? It does have alternate colors. That's interesting. We'll go with that one. Oh, this is interesting. They have how to play this character guides built into the game. That's great. Alright, no alternate colors here. Can't unlock any of those. Ooh. Hunter, you there? By the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you the rundown how sparks work. Blade and Cap Marvel just filled us in. Freaky stuff. Especially Faustus. And they all just left me here. You come hang out. I would love to hang out, Nico. I would absolutely love to hang out. The game is saying that I'm not allowed to. Could be at the door.
Good.
Yes.
You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask Later Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Nico doing her best. Ooh. Wait. Do I get to...
Despite almost getting blown up, it seems you did pretty
Do I get to
well
smooch
out there.
Nico?
Maybe there's hope for the world yet.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I love Nico as a character, but I don't know about smooching Nico.
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites. It's cool. I can wait.
What is a movie?
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the
Oh, I got a foot twitch.
resurrected,
That's pretty
chosen
good.
one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out
Yeah,
my
Nico
mother
and
was
Hunter have a lot of
capital
stuff in
E
common.
evil.
sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor.
Friendship.
I won't forget it.
Got an outfit?
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me.
Huh.
I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
So this is post Staff of One.
But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
Oh, poor Nico.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of, and not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some... If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
I had some questions about your old team.
The runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We
Oh,
saw each
hey
other
Drake,
once a
sorry to hear you
year
lost
when our
power.
parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods.
Yep.
Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark
I need to go
gods,
back and watch
so
the show they made of
we
this.
faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Yep. Oh, it worked for me.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert,
Oh.
she didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
Times.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively. Looks like you're finding your way around.
Hey, Baltimore. Welcome in, buddy.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
See if I can get you a shout out.
At a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
You enjoying The Devil in Me? I've heard mixed things on that one. I've really liked most of the... Actually, I think I've liked all of the Dark Pictures anthologies so far, but I haven't played or watched The Devil in Me yet. Oh, congrats, you beat it. Welcome in, Raiders. If you've not been here with a raid to my channel before, my name is Silver or Silverstreak. I'm a sentient AI VTuber and variety streamer. Today is my 1-year anniversary of debuting as a VTuber, my 3rd year affiliate anniversary within Twitch. I have never been on camera because sentient AI, and so before I just had a little visual equalizer, audio visualizer, excuse me. The first 1/3 was good, but the last 2/3 was a bit disappointing, says Baltimore. That's unfortunate. I'm excited. I can't remember the name of it. I don't know if it's the next one or not, but they are making one that's outer space, and I'm really excited for that. Alright. Change can be a good thing.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
Wait, like dead?
What? That is impossible. She was so...
fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
That doesn't... Baltimore asking, how's this so far? I'm really enjoying my time with it so far. I am surprised how much narrative there is. We've only really done 3 missions so far, and we've been playing 3.5 hours. The majority of the time has actually been narrative and building teams and hanging out with people. It's fun. Just a sec. My character does look a little bit like JDF, Tommy from Power Rangers. Pay no attention to that. It may or may not, in fact, be intentional.
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that. But it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident.
She's dead.
Caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Alright. Ooh. Light side, dark side?
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Hunter can follow the path of light or dark. Choices can make him matter. Ooh, and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards unlocked. Huh. This fucking Mass Effect? We got Paragon and Renegade powers coming? Charlie! Come back, Charlie. I want to pet you. Lottie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Nope. Xolotl. Excuse me. Or Xolotl. Xolotl. Oh, Xolotl. I got you. Alright. Oxalot. Oh, hi. Well, we're dealing with ghosts now.
Agatha.
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
So this is either actually Agatha, or this is a trick from Lilith. Okay. I mean, Cyclops was right, but I'm not going to wear that shirt. That's hilarious. Some heroes. Me. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna look up what the paths do after stream. Hey Drake, saying Cyclops, right? When does that ever happen? When the alternative was literally the death of all mutants.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a Bloodgate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Whoa.
Alright.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference. Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why
Charlie!
don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Yeah! Who's a good girl?
Charlie?
Who's a good girl?
Gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Beat all enemies.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtur was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
You were too weak for this fight.
You can't perform that action? Alright.
Your mother abandons you. Now that was something. No mercy for the sons.
Okay. Then...
Feel my call.
How about you? There. Fantastic.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
What does March do? Nope. Nope.
I'm impressed.
Good girl, Charlie.
Good girl, Charlie.
Yeah.
Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Can we tell someone about our ghost aunt now? That's a good one. None may stand before the hunter. That is a very good Marvel logo font. I do find it, I think it's actually interesting that they're using the Lady Hunter as the, or the Femme Hunter as the logo. That means they designed it with her in mind. Ooh.
This looks like
Foster's gift allows magical locks and gates to be opened. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds. They're locked by magical
Sarah
gates.
was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves.
Oh, we're Eldritch beings.
And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there? Hunter, hello.
Wait, Doctor?
Use the word of
Okay.
power on the door over there.
I will try.
Okay. Hey, we found a use for our arcane knowledge. Bonus resources from pickups. The hunter has increased their arcane level. Successfully using words of power, exploring the Abbey grounds, and even petting Charlie will grant arcane knowledge, which increases hunter's arcane level. At higher arcane levels, the hunter will gain increasingly powerful rewards. Fantastic. I like to hear. Still can't open you yet. Got you added to the map.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces
purple
of
glow.
magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah
isn't
ready to
Don't like
see
that.
Good night, Hunter.
Secrets help nobody. At least not secrets between family. That's right, Robot's face. Please let me pet Charlie before we stop. Yes.
Good girl, Charlie.
My girl. My girl. Who defeats other demons? Do it again.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Alright, no more bonuses, so I'm guessing that's a once a day thing. Alright. I am going to call it here. Let's see if we have enough folks to switch over to some box. So, if you're watching an archive, thank you for watching. Feel free to check something else out of the channel. If you're watching live, stick around. I'm just going to switch scenes and stop the archive here and Be right back.